First thing, I just want to get the coaches up here. Without them, it would have been a real rough year. As you can see, a bunch of wild men over here running around like crazy people. Trying to keep them in line. Trying to keep them in line. Took 5 coaches, and I consider Glenn the 6th coach on the field. And as you can see, there's some large guys here, so I think I'll motivate them to keep them in line. All right, so have it, Manny. Up here one at a time, and coaches feel free to say something about them as well. I'll start out with the first year players. I'll start out with, again, like I said, our first year players, and I'll bring up Jonathan Cabrera first. Jonathan is a first year player. He was an absolute monster out there. I remember one play, I told him to go out and block. And I thought he really killed the kid that he blocked. He took it to the next level, so excellent job by Jonathan. Thank you very much. Good job, John. Good job. Next we have Cameron. One of our larger children, first year player. Cameron was an absolute joy. You can see the smile that's on his face. Sometimes I thought it was an evil grin. But he's been a pleasure to work with, and I think that if he keeps his focus and stays with it, he's going to be one heck of a football player. So thank you very much. Guys, wait, go down that one. Next one, let me get Joey DeGennaro up here. Now Joey came out, and I was a little worried. His mom kind of made me a little nervous because everything was, you know, is that okay? And I think Mom was a little nervous. And Joe's at first a little shy and a little nervous, but I'll tell you what, he turned into one tough cookie by the end of the season. He was never afraid to get in there, never afraid to block, and I look forward to having him out there next year. Good job, buddy. All right. Next is James Enriquez. Any kid into any position, but James was another one. I had a lot of problems with 6 and 8 during games because if you notice, Joey and James are just about the same size, and they have 6 and 8. And I'd always confuse them. But by the end of the season, there was no doubt they were both very good players. And I don't want to pigeonhole anybody in a position, but we handed James the ball at one practice, and James literally blew by everybody, and he would look like Barry Sanders out there. He was just absolutely amazing. So I fully expect him to be running the ball a whole lot next year. And he will always another one, another smile on his face. All right. Next one is Dylan Gleason. Dylan, another one. Dylan started out real slow, but he was getting it at the end of the year, and he was an absolute animal on the line, and he did a lot of great things out there, and I can't wait to have you out there next year.
You gotta beg for attention.
All right. Where's Big Jake? There, Big Jake. Jake was our anchor for our team. We tried doing the whole huddle thing, and I know we all saw how that didn't work out that great. We're going to try it again next year. All right, but Jake was out there as our center, and that's a huge position out there on a football field, especially at Mighty Mites. If you notice that snap is how many times we dropped that. You see teams mess that up. We didn't have a whole lot of that because Jake did an excellent job, right? Head up, butt up, right? Unfortunately, my trophy guy screwed up. I got to get Daniel's trophy. Daniel Taylor. Daniel is not one that's afraid of being aggressive. I had to pull Daniel off a few kids. Daniel and word hold, I don't think we got that one yet, but Daniel's one of the most aggressive kids out there. He's, again, another one that usually has a big smile on his face, and again, not sure if it's an evil grin. But he did, again, very, very aggressive. Awesome to be a coach of, and again, I think you're going to go to Division I next year, right? So he'll be going to D1 next year, so good luck to him. Alright, next one, Steele. My son, Steele. Obviously, I'm a little prejudiced on this one. Right? He's got 4 older brothers, much older than him. He's pretty tough. We got to toughen him up a little more, but he went out there and he took some snaps. He took some snaps at quarterback, and I'm very proud of him. He had a very good year. All right. Next, I need the big dog, Taquan Miller. TQ is 56. He would be what I would like to call a bulldozer, and it's a bulldozer with a racing engine. TQ, believe it or not, this one is only 6. All right, and he's one of the bigger kids. All the Division I coaches were going, who's 56? It's mine next year. You can't have it. TQ was, again, a big smile on his face in every play. Him and Jonathan Cabrera and Cameron. Can I run a ball? Can I run a ball? Can I run a ball? and when TQ ran the ball, I think everybody noticed because TQ usually got out the outside, knocked people over, and for blocking, TQ again was I mean, him and Jonathan Cabrera, I think the other teams were worried when they saw him running out of the backfield. All right, so excellent job, can't wait to see you.